Hi guys, and welcome back. We're on the phone again, so sorry for things looking a little bit different. Still having that lag problem with my laptop, and I don't know what's going on there, but we'll work on it. I thought I knew what was going on, but apparently not. So anyway, this is going to be probably a pretty short and sweet week today. I got a lot done, but it was on only a few projects. So you're gonna see some great progress, but not on a lot of different projects. I think I pretty much only worked on 3 projects. So we're gonna do a WIP update. I've got a small haul for you. Since it is the last week of August, I'm going to talk a little bit about my September plans, and more specifically the September learning video that will be coming up next week. So first learning video of the new schedule, and hopefully it is going to turn out okay. But anyway, so first I think we'll start out with my stash, because pretties are always fun. I have a few things this week, and honestly, it'll probably start calming down because my budget is no more fun toys for Carrie. I've bought too many. But first, I've got a little bit of a floss haul, not a ton. Most of this is replenishing stock that I already had. I've got 2 skeins of 815 in here because I am going through that like crazy on that birth record, and it's actually in a couple other WIPs that I have planned to work on as well. So there's that. 34 here is the last color I needed. I have all 35 of the new colors now, and a couple of these are also kind of in support of my mission to get all of the base DMC colors. I'm still a little ways off, but I'm getting there slowly but surely. I try to buy a new color or 2 every time I buy colors. And then the rest of these are the colors that I didn't have in my stash for the Stitchrovia Halloween Stitch Along. And I signed up for it. I had all but I think like 2 colors that are in here now. And I have several different fabrics in my stash that will work for that one. So I went ahead and signed up for it. Will I actually do it? I don't know. Because I am super busy. I've got about a million other things going on, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to devote time every day in the month of October to work on it, but we'll see. I'm reserving judgment for now. I guess a lot of it I'll see how other things are going. So there's that. My fabric of the month from Bestitch Me came, and I am switching fabric of the month clubs with Bestitch Me. Originally, she had a color club and a neutral club, and recently she announced that she's going to do a mixed club where 1 month you get a color and 1 month you get a neutral. And for as big as my fabric stash is getting, it's sorely lacking in neutrals. But I didn't want to give up my pretty colors, so I signed up for the combo club. And this month was a color, and then next month I'll get a neutral, and then it'll alternate from there. But this month is a beautiful light purple, and it is called Lotus, and it's really pretty, and I'm sure I'll find something to do with it. But I really love my fabric of the month clubs. It's fun to get new stuff every month and not to know what you're gonna get. The surprise is kind of fun too. And then the last thing that came, I finally got the last of the Elemental Dragon series from Ink Circles. So here is Fire. And I already had the fabrics from Mystic. I had the fabrics for all 4 already, but I got the silks for this one as well. So it was the last thing I needed. These will be my first ever projects working with silks, so I'll be interested to see how it goes, but it's going to be a while before I get there because I've got so many other things going on right now. So yeah, for now they're gonna sit in the corner, but look at this gorgeous color. This kind of like rust. It's called rosewood. It's a Gloriana silk rosewood, and it's just stunning. And I can't wait to work on this. But I have to wait to work on this because I've got way too many other things going. Pretty. So, whips. Like I said, I didn't do a lot this month or this week. I focused mainly on 2 projects. We'll go ahead and get this one out of the way because I have this one every week. And this is my temperature stitch along. We're coming around the top now. Make sure you can see the whole thing. Moving along the top. We had some blessedly cool weather in here, and then yesterday it shot up to 90. And right now it's already 94, so depending on if it goes 1 degree higher, I may get a new color in there. But yeah, it's progressing. We're working our way around, and we'll be into the cooler colors by the end of this rotation. At least I hope so. Guys, it's so miserably hot here right now. I mean, it's not awful, it's the humidity. Last night, I got home from work and I went to take Lexi out, and it was still in the low 70s, which isn't awful at 2 o'clock in the morning, but at 2 o'clock in the morning, it's higher than usual, and it was so humid. It felt like you were just trying to inhale, like, it was awful. The air was so thick, it was so humid. I'm hoping today might be a little bit better. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, I'm used to when I get home from work it being nice and cool and enjoying being outside with Lexi, and maybe taking a little bit longer than I should. And last night it was just like, no. And Lexi was too, was just like, let me back in the house now. So I don't know, maybe next year instead of doing weather, I'll do like humidity or feels like or something like that. For the in-betweens, because it makes a huge difference. You know, 90 degrees with 80% humidity versus 90 degrees with 10% humidity is hugely different. But you don't watch these things to watch me babble about weather. You watch these to see what I'm working on. So, I'm back on track, I promise. The other thing I worked on, of course, is the birth record. Oh, shoot. Give me a second here. This might work. Pay no attention to the messy desk behind me. It's usually facing the other way. Okay. So, I actually am having to cover now because I'm getting pretty far into the last name. But you can see I finally got that massive D completed, and oh my gosh, was that a pain in the neck. So hopefully the rest of the letters won't be quite as bad as that. You can see I've started the next one over. You can see nothing else has really changed because the biggest change has been under the card. But, excuse me, I'm not showing you last name because, well, I mean, it's their business. Like, I'm trying to respect their privacy a little bit. So, yeah, this is where I'm at, and hopefully it'll start going a little bit faster now that I've gotten this huge piece of stitching out of the way. I don't know though, we'll see. And the last thing is the one that I spent the most time on because I love it and I'm super excited, and that was Wonders of Space. Came out August 15th, and I finished. So here we go. here is the whole thing. Oh gosh, you guys, I love the way this is turning out. It's absolutely stunning. I've got one lone little square up here in the corner. September 15th will be the last chapter in this one, and oh, I'm so sad because I think this is gorgeous. And this month was Jupiter, so I'll get you a close in on Jupiter here. But really, yeah, the colors on this are just stunning, and I love the way it's turning out, and I'm going to be so sad to see it go. But at the same time, I've got new stuff coming in to replace it that hopefully I will love just as much. But there we go. This is, again, Climbing Goats Design Wonders of Space Stitch Along. And we have 1 month left. September is the last month, and then it will be finished. So there you have it. That's what I've been working on for the last week. Talk a little bit about what's coming up. This is the last week of August, so next week will be the first week of September, because that's how the calendar works. So it'll be a learning video. I already apologized for this. I'm going to apologize now. I'm going to apologize then. It is not the best lighting. I haven't looked at it on the laptop to see if it's better like in the larger format, but on my phone it's hard to see. Unfortunately, this is one of the ones I've been promising for a while. This was me versus the French knot. And the problem is, once I figured out how to do it, spoiler alert, I figured out how to do it, I couldn't unlearn it. So I couldn't even go back and like recreate the video. First of all, I'm not that good of an actor to pretend that I'm learning something for the first time when I'm really not. So I couldn't go back and recreate it. It's like when I got done with it and I saw how horrible the lighting was, I was just super disappointed. But this is one of the ones I've been promising. I don't know, maybe it'll turn out better than I think. Fingers crossed that when I get it onto the big laptop, I'll see that it's not actually as bad as it looked on the phone. I am still working on lighting and trying to figure out how to shoot video well and make it visible. So I'm trying, and hopefully they won't all be as bad as that one was. But I'm going to put it up for you anyway, and hopefully you will get something out of it anyway, despite the fact that it's kind of difficult to see in places. So that'll be there. The other thing I will be doing is I will be doing a wrap-up of August. Again, August was the month of the stitch-along, where I tried to catch up on most of my stitch-alongs. So I will kind of pull everything together. If I can figure out a way to do it, because I'm not really great with editing, I will try to give you a before and after picture so you can see exactly how far I got along on everything during the month. And maybe it'll be as simple as holding up the picture that I took at the beginning of the month on my iPad and then showing you the final thing. But I don't know. I know there are fancy ways to actually get it to like appear over my shoulder. And I guess it'll just depend on how much time I have to sit down and do this and whether or not my laptop is cooperating. So yeah, that's what you'll get in the next video. As for September, what my plans are, I had a plan and then I scrapped it. So I think for September, my focus is going to be first priority, as always, it's going to be the birth announcement. Second priority is any stitch-alongs that I am still caught up on. I'm going to try to keep caught up on. So that would be Everything is Fine, the Good Place stitch-along from Son of a Stitch. The Wonders of Space stitch-along, which will be the last one. So I can get that one out of the way. The Temperature stitch-along, which is always up to date. And, oh, there's two more. I was thinking there's only one more, but there's two more. The Stitching Book Club starts on August 29th. The first reading assignment and the first stitching block comes out, so I'm going to try to keep up on that one as well. And Dark Queen of the Seas starts on September 1st, and I'm so excited. And my fabric shipped yesterday. I know that the fabric, the official fabric, is from Under the Sea Fabrics. And I know she just got completely inundated. Like, they did not expect to have as many people sign up for this stitch along as did. And I don't know why, because her fabrics are gorgeous. Autumn Lane Stitchery's designs are gorgeous. Yeah, everything about this is going to be so cool, and I'm super excited about it. But anyway, so it's taken her a while to fill orders, and I am super excited that mine shipped shipped yesterday. And I hope that didn't sound like I was complaining about how long my orders take. Hand-dyed fabrics take a long time, especially when someone gets hundreds of orders at once. It was not outside the realm of reasonable. I'm not disappointed or blame her at all. It's super exciting, especially when that wait gets drawn out, to know that it's on its way. And I'll probably record a quick little haul update just to tack on the front of the next video, because by the time the next video rolls around, I will already have started stitching on the stitch along. So I'll tape something really quick when I get it, so that you can see the fabric and the bead packs and the specialty threads and everything before I actually start putting everything together and start working on it. Sound good? So that's my plan for, excuse me, I'm not done yet. That's my second priority for September. My third one, if I get any other time, was originally going to be, I was going to work through some smaller pieces that I have in my stash to try and get some stuff off the wheel. And if I wasn't filming on my phone, I would show you the wheel, because it's super crowded. Try to get some of those mania projects off the books. My focus for the rest of the year is just going to be to finish stuff. Get stuff out of the way. I've got the one new start I'm going to be doing, and then the stitch alongs, but like, get some of these other mania starts out of the way, so that next year when mania rolls around and I start 31 new projects, I don't suddenly have 70 projects waiting for me. So my focus for, I am sorry, I am super tangential today. Like, just, there's a rabbit track, let's go down it. Yeah, so my priority is going to be gifts. Because I have one new start I've mentioned a million times. Gosh. I'm babbly today. I don't know, what can I say? But I have one new start. I mentioned last week I have a nibbling graduating, and I just feel so old. So I have to get her graduation gift started. So I have that one, and I think I've mentioned before I have 5 other gifts I'm working on. The birth record, Grimm's Fairy Tales is eventually going to be a gift for my niece when I finish that. The We Do Disney, the Sunflowers, and Defying Gravity. So those are all gifts. None of them have a set deadline, except for the grad gift, and that is next spring. So I'm giving myself plenty of time, because I learned from the great Christmas panic of 2019. Never let it be said I can't learn. Sometimes I ignore the lesson, but I can learn. So yeah, next month my focus, if beyond keeping up with everything else I'm currently working on, is to work on gifts. And I will do a little preview of all of the projects and the starting points also next week. So next week's gonna be long. Buckle in. Hopefully it won't be too babbly, or else it'll be even longer. Hopefully I'll get this out of my system between now and then. But yeah, that is all I have for today. We made it through without a crasher today. I really thought she was going to, because she's been on my lap all day today. But but apparently she's sick of me. So yes, that's it for today. Thank you all for watching. Again, if you like what you see, drop a comment and say hi, hit like, hit subscribe, tell a friend. And other than that, I will see you all next week for the big, long September 1st, or first week of September learning and update video. Bye!